For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon. There was a firefight!
Hey everybody, Kazar Alexander here, just bringing you a quick channel update today. So for the month of October, we've got a couple of new Let's Plays to announce, so we just want to get into that. First things first though, let's talk about the playthroughs we're already going through right now. So Fallout New Vegas, you guys can expect to see a lot more of that. I don't know why I said gays. It's guys, as it would be the term. Or, you know, guys and gals. You robot android dogs can expect to see a lot more of Fallout New Vegas. I like the way that playthrough is going. You could probably expect to see a DLC at some point. Yeah, it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot more of that. I like our companions and I like the missions we're going on. With Poketards, Pokemon Stadium, we are now going through the Stadium portion of our game. That should take us a good long while. I don't anticipate that we'll get through one tournament in every video like we did last week. I think that was just probably a fluke. So yeah, we've still got a lot more Pokemon Stadium to go, even though the Stadium portion of the game will be the final portion. Yeah, with Ultraviolet, expect to keep seeing more of that. If at any point we do finish Stadium before the end of October, the plan for Poketards after that is just to keep going with Ultraviolet until it's done. So if Pokemon Stadium ends, then it'll just be Ultraviolet every Poketards day until we decide to do something new for that series. So that's what's going to happen for Pokemon. Gex, Enter the Gecko. We are down to our final episode. I've already recorded it. I didn't think it was going to be our final episode, and it turns out the game is even shorter than I remember. We are already finished. So yeah, you guys can expect to see the Gex finale. Spoiler alert, I don't get all the remotes, all the silver remotes. I know I said I was going to. I don't. There was a couple that I totally didn't even realize I missed. So, yeah, I don't know if that matters to you guys or not, but I don't think there was any more bonus levels to unlock anyway. So, the playthrough that will be replacing Gex 64 will be Halo Combat Evolved, otherwise known as Halo 1. This is a game that I am extremely excited to start. One of my all-time favorite games, and a revolutionary game in the process of first-person shooters. I mean, overall, it was basically the game that was responsible for the Xbox's popularity to begin with. You could argue that if there were no Halo, there might not even be an Xbox today. So, especially for sci-fi-based FPS games, that and Half-Life are pretty much the top two. So, definitely looking forward to getting into that. For the other playthrough we have going right now, Castlevania, we are a little over halfway done with that after I put out the new videos tonight. So yeah, we're pretty much coming to the end of Castlevania as well. It is a short game. You guys have seen my previous playthrough, so I didn't do any sort of extracurricular stuff this time. This playthrough was probably even a little bit quicker than the previous one, because the previous one we were exploring and looking around and stuff, so that I could show you guys the game. This one we're just trying to get through it with a different character. So yeah, we're coming to the end of that fairly soon. Definitely should be by the end of October. And the game that we'll be replacing that is called Dead Island. Now, I've heard a lot about this game. I've actually seen it played. I went to a friend's house once, and he played through a few levels, and it just looked really, really fun. Like a zombie survival game with Fallout elements to it. So it looked like just like a lot of fun. So I haven't been able to get it to work so far on my computer. I'm having this problem where a black screen comes up, and I can hear all the audio. And I've seen a lot of fixes to that on the internet, but none of them have worked for me so far. So I'm probably just going to re-download and reinstall the game. I'm sure I'll get it to work. So I don't know how I'll do it, but I will get it to work if it's the last thing I do. If for any reason I am an abject failure and cannot get Dead Island to work on my computer because maybe my video card isn't up to the specs or something, because I don't know that shit. I'm not like a supercomputer nerd. Then we will probably go with Crash Warped instead, the EPSXE playthrough I was saying I was going to do, because I did finally get the audio plugin to work for that so that it's not blaring in our fucking ears. So yeah, but don't bank on that, bank on Dead Island. That'll work, trust me. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I've seen a lot of support the last month. You guys are #AmazeBalls, Little Kitten, Crazy Books, Jack the Ripper, Dr. Phil Collins. So yeah, that's a long hashtag, probably more than 140 characters, but you know what? I don't play by your fucking rules, Twitter. Who are you? You know? Suck it. So, yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm barely coherent today, and we'll see you next time.